I actually am so nervous today. We've never done a horror game before, and this game looks really creepy. But, you know, it's October. We're officially a week away from Halloween. We gotta get the vibes right. We have to usher in the Hallows Eve. Like, it's already creepy. It doesn't have jump scares, it's just psychological horror. In ways, that's worse. I feel like jump scares are less scary. Psychological horror is like bone chilling though, and it gets deep within you. Like psychological horror is the actual shit that makes you not able to sleep. Let's get into it. Oh no, it's mixed media. It's mixed media. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Is that a body? They're taking a nap. Okay, we got a phone, someone knocking at the door, and some cigarettes. Yo, this hallway's like freaking PT. Y'all ever play Silent Hill, the PT game? Okay, should I answer the door?
Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life?
Same as it ever was.
So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird's going on with the sun, and that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? Sure hope it's not true.
What's happening with the sun?
Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse.
What should we say, y'all? I can look after myself? How are your wife and daughter holding up? Yeah, how are they?
Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine's staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then.
Okay, good, he's not coming inside.
I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up.
Oh God, does he have a spare key?
See you in the morning.
Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay. Should we go out for a pack of smokes, chat? It seems like we're plumb dry. No. Okay. Can I open the door? No, probably not. Okay, let's ascertain our surroundings, everybody. We have the entrance, which I suppose is where we're going to vet individuals. We have an empty pack of cigarettes. We have a phone, a bathroom, a storage room, a kitchen, an office, and kombucha! Wait, windows? I completely missed the windows. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. This is the only thing I can do at night. Oh, God. Don't use the kombucha? Okay. I almost used it by accident. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Sorry, dog. Or what's up, dog? Hey, what's up, Aiden? Speaking of what's up, dog? What's up, dog? You can only save as much as you have kombucha? Dude, it's just like real life. Wait, I can't use the radio right now either. I was trying to listen to some honky tonks. What's out this window? That looks like frickin' Courage the Cowardly Dog, bro. We live next door to frickin' Muriel. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Oh, this is our neighbor. The really cool guy who just came over and was like, hey, the sun's exploding. I guess we go to bed.
Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter.
Jesus, dude. They really nailed the whole, I'm fucking horrified right now. Big eyes man, my friend. He was pretty handsome, right? Hey, you bro, why your eyes so big? You, hey. How'd you like it if someone said that about your eyes? I thought he was a pretty handsome dude. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one, he's not human. They said the thing. What, human? Oh, he's not human, right. The pale one's chill. Okay. Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. Then again, dad never gave a damn about rules. Okay, so that's lore. We live in our old family home, or perhaps our dad's house. Okay, let's check the office. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Okay, that's more lore. We are a bit of a misanthrope, which makes sense because we live alone in the middle of nowhere. That's par for the course. Dude, okay, I can't look at you right now. I think it's just this box, no? He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years, still can't make up my mind. Okay, I'm guessing his dad's dead, or he left the town. He left the town. Unbeknownst to anybody. You know what? Fuck our shitty ass neighbor. That's what I've been trying to say. Don't call him shitty. I like him. Yeah, let's be nice about it to him. I hate my chud neighbor. Do we trust this guy? Yes. Yeah, he's cool. I don't know. He's got a pretty nice, he's got the jeans sweat jacket combo. That's got to be nice. What could go wrong? He's our cool ass neighbor. I just thought it'd be funny to call him a chud. It was pretty funny. All right. Let's talk to him.
Damn, so it's All true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense.
How did he know before the news did? Look, I can't help it. I'm a chess player. I pick up on patterns. How did he know about the sun shit before the news did? No, you're right. He's probably cool.
Don't go outside during the day.
You have to remember to let other people in. Yeah, why would I let strangers into my house? Stranger danger, man.
I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to.
Wow, dude, look at how deep this is. Look, we've already learned so much about the title character and how we're basically a shut-in who's going through like different degrees of grief and trauma. Wow, W storytelling, actually. This is pretty cool. I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Whoa, okay. Let's hold on to that. That seems like an important piece of information. Also, if someone calls and they ask you what your favorite horror movie is, or did you like horror movies? Say, not really. Why do I need to have other people with me? Let's say that. Let's leave the emotion out of it. Let's try and get the information. Don't answer. The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Okay. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. Wait, we asked him about the sun exploding, but we never got to learn about visitors. Shit, I wish I could have asked him more about visitors. So choose who you want to test. I guess visitors are basically like skinwalkers. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. Hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. All right, that's it for me. Wait, but he said, when did he head over to our place? Because it's only safe to walk around at night, and he showed up at our place in the morning? Is he about to leave during the day? Or is he staying with us? Oh, right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was quick to blame. Look, if there's one thing I'm learning about from playing this game, I am untrustworthy of people, especially people who are pixelated and scary looking. Sorry, he's handsome, sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 717-323. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Do I actually have to write this down? I'll write it down. I'll go classic 90s. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. How do you know I was gonna do that? It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. I feel like that's a slippery slope. Like, what if I'm intoxicated and shit hits the fan? Oh, wait, it keeps it here. It keeps it here. Let me see if I can call his wife. Invalid. Are you sure we shouldn't get some cigarettes? It's nighttime. Not the knocks, bro. I hate the sound of knocking. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Dude, this is gonna get so much worse, isn't it? You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. These frickin' teenagers, they don't know that there's a war on. Don't you know there's a war on, teenagers? They're gonna clean up your looks. It's just 3 windows, right? Time for horror to begin, I think. I'm not sure. I know one of these days I'm going to I'm gonna pull back the curtains and someone's face is just gonna be like, hello there. And I'm not looking forward to it, but I know it's gonna happen. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Imagine seeing Moist Critical's face outside. That would certainly make me feel more at ease. The sun exploding situation is insane.
Hi, is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight.
What's your dad's name? Or tell me something about your dad. Wait, okay, were you guys setting that up? Did you know that that person was going to look like Moist Critical, or are you guys just yes-anding? Planned jokes aren't fun, y'all. Think on your feet. Do not plan jokes. Do not plan jokes. I didn't? Oh, okay. We are yes-anding? Okay, you guys are awesome. W yes-anders. W yes-anders. Because genuinely, that's crazy. That looks just like Moist Critical. What's your dad's name?
You forgot his name? Oh, wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too.
Oh my dear fucking God. I mean, aren't you precious for your age? Jesus fucking Christ. Wow, you have a lovely smile. How did you get here in one piece?
I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there?
I'm afraid of what to do here. This feels creepy, but I feel like I'm going to be cynical to basically anyone who comes to my house at night because they're coming to my house at night. I'll get your dad for you. Good luck.
Thanks, you too.
Bye. Wait, I thought I was gonna go talk to him and then he was gonna be like, I don't have a daughter. What the fuck?
Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but he kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry, life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? No, I'm not a visitor. And you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar.
Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter?
I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. Told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed.
Here's the thing, okay. Here's my reasoning, folks. Here's my reasoning. He seems emotional. He seems pissed off. He seems, that's right, Christian, mean, which means he's probably human. I think that a visitor would want us to feel a different kind of bad for them. Stop, don't let him in, please. That is all I'm saying, like he's being abrasive. He's being abrasive. So chat, do we let him in? No. What bad could a friend do? Let him in for real? Could be reverse psychology, but let him in. I say no just out of principle, IRL. Like, let's be realistic, y'all. Most of us in the situation would say no to everybody, but I think we should try. Like, let's genuinely try to find which ones are the good ones. Because we could totally go through the whole game like, no, screw you, no, screw you, no, screw you. But I think in the interest of participating in what this game is trying to do, let's try and find the good ones, right? Because I 100% agree with Aiden. I would just say no to every single person. I'd say, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. We don't know what happens if we do let them in. Exactly. Only one way to find out. I would actually let everyone in real life because I lack survival instinct and I love people. Definitely don't let strangers know that. Your secret is safe with all of us here, but if someone comes to your door at night, don't say that because they'll be like, oh, great, this is the perfect person to take advantage of. But okay, here's the thing though, folks, because Mavie did say it could be reverse psychology. The way that he's trying to get us to feel bad for him is that he got kicked out of his last shelter, which is a bit of a point I overlooked. I was caught up in the way he was delivering the information and less about, oh, fuck, I don't know, man. I'm overthinking. Okay, so here's what I'll say. The drunkards who are usually right outside of our house are not here tonight. He was talking about how he is usually hanging out with the folks who drink. And then our character already said, are they scared of something? So even if this guy is a human, maybe he's fucked up. So I'm gonna say you should leave. I think that's W reasoning. That's W reasoning. I don't think the game gives us that information outside the window needlessly. I think that it means something. Understood. I understand your reasoning, but it still pisses me off. You're just as cowardly as everyone else in this town. Sleep well, my good man. Fuck you. Here's the thing, guys. This is a good lesson. Even if someone is a human, if they're mean to you, you don't owe them anything.
Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe, find some space for me?
Who are you?
I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there's heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked the register at a local store. At one point, I mean. I don't anymore. They, fired me. I've always had bad luck with work.
What will you do now?
Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please.
You should leave.
Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Okay. Clearly I should go then. Bye. Bye.
I feel kind of bad about that one. She seemed pretty normal. Ah, shit. Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness the humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on the path to a pure new world. Behold the fucking beams of blessing. What? Are you still confused, human? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world, and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning, and it is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as righteous fucking ashes under its gaze. So we have to die? Big sun guy. Yeah, big sun guy here. Quite the contrary. If this is the first guy you let in, I will be actually LMAO. I think this guy's just a flat earther, guys. I don't think this is a visitor. I think this guy is just a moron. Don't worry, he's just a piece of shit, guys. Don't worry. He's not a visitor. He's just an asshole. You know, I know what I said before to what Aiden was saying. This might be a we don't let anyone in run. And we have to learn our lesson somehow. But I just don't fuck with these people, you understand? Yeah, and he's saying human. I agree, Aiden. Like, what a great day to be a human, you know? Well, fuck you. I'll go say someone else. See you, shithead. Good fucking bye. Jeez. Was that everybody? Bro says, hello there, human, and no one calls someone human. That's what I'm saying. All my humans in chat, we all think that, right? Like, why would we call each other humans, right, humans? Well, we made it through the first night. I hope no one breaks into our house. I hope it's like vampires, where as long as you don't give them permission to come in, you're safe.
Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth.
Look, yo, no, this is why. We have a lack of information right now. Did everybody just hear that? It was static? I don't think it was. It was in my left ear. It felt like a woman's voice. Oh, the radio? Okay. It's probably fine. I feel like the guy on the news does have white teeth. Like, how do you delineate perfect white teeth? Perfect seems subjective. Maybe it'll, like, glisten. Dude, that shit is fucked up. Stop doing that. Our early reports seem to back this up. Jesus, dude. Whoever did the art for this game is a genius. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Oh, no gaps. Oh, good call, good call. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Okay. No missing teeth or mess positioning, okay. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with Forest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 273-269 and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. Let me check the phone really quick. Let's see how our neighbor's doing, eh? Oh, okay, he's fine. Okay, so that was his daughter, maybe.
Hey, neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it.
Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best to not jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. That's true, too. There could be people with perfect teeth who aren't visitors is the fucking problem. God, this is so good. This game's actually awesome because it's also kind of like the Salem witch trials. It's making us profile people. I need to check myself. Wait, what if I'm a visitor? Wait, do we also not want to look like a visitor? One can of coffee. I should drink coffee and that'll dye my teeth, right? Yeah, like I'm afraid if I let people into my house, but they think I'm a visitor, like I might like let someone in who's crazy and they might kill me. You know what I mean? Like it might not even be about like a visitor killing me. Like it could be another crazy person who's like, wait, you have perfect teeth. You know what I'm saying? When you're an obsessive, neurotic person like me, I'm already 20 steps ahead of this game. And that's why you never let strangers into your house. Wait, should I sleep now, chat? Speak or forever hold your peace, y'all. I'm about to drink a beer. Night, night. All right, time for the creepy part of the game. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. How are people okay with going out at night? I don't fucking get it. Am I insane? Loneliness and isolation, on God. So, do we think that happened earlier today or just now? Or are they taking a nap? Yeah, a lot of us probably aren't going to sleep tonight. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Okay, so I should have kept reading. The blood hasn't dried! A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. All right, for rest delivery here. Bro, there's a guy right there. Here you go. Have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that.
Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing how gnarly things are out here? What the hell's going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss?
The sun's flaring up and burning people alive during the day.
No freaking way. Bro, I saw that movie, the one with the bald dude. So we all gotta do is send a team of badass astronaut heroes to the sun, right? Boom, rocket launched, mission to stop the world from ending is go. Radical, dude. And the team has to have 4 people. That's like totally the golden survival number.
What the hell are you even saying?
Dude, I know exactly what I'm saying. You know how sci-fi writers already know what the future's gonna be like? Like they go space brain and predict crazy tech stuff before it even happens? Imagine if we went to space and started sending letters to aliens. Whoa, totally wild, dude. My homie read a zine where it happened. All right, I'll chillax. Come on, let me in.
He looks like Post Malone. You probably think that you are better now, better now. Yo, I don't know. I don't freaking know, man. Okay. Here's my reasoning. Wait, how does this guy not know what's going on? God, dude, I hate that I'm not a trustworthy person. Fuck. I'm not good at playing this game. I want to say no to everybody. But the teenagers are dead, their blood hasn't dried, and there's a skinwalker right there. I'm surprised that this isn't a timed thing, and I'm surprised. Wait, here's the thing. There is a freaking skinwalker not even 20 yards away from our house. This might be metagaming a bit, but we have been standing with this guy at our door for like the past 5 minutes. How has he not been attacked yet by the skinwalker? He should be dead right now. He should be knocking on our door harder. Like, oh my God, get me in. No, I'm saying they're both skinwalkers, Aiden, because only a skinwalker would not want to attack another skinwalker. Get off my fucking porch, bro.
Come on, bro. All right, so check this. I got a little something here you might want. Check it, coffee, bam. It's like in the games, dude. Got to build up like PAL points, right?
Oh, so he has coffee? You know why he has coffee? Only someone who is trying to hide the fact that they're a skinwalker, a visitor, would buy coffee. We can't trust him. When we do it, it's different.
It's cool, bro. I get it. No hard feelings. Take care of yourself, my dude, and your homies.
It's different when I do it, though. You understand, right? Because I'm in my house and I know I'm safe, right? But if someone else bought coffee and they weren't in my house, that's scary. You feel?
I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child.
No, it's not Teej confirmed skinwalker. If I was a skinwalker, I wouldn't be spending every night inside. If I was a skinwalker, I'd be out there. I'd be hanging out with the pale one and we'd be cracking a few beers on my porch. I'm not. You have to trust people by their actions, not by their words. And my actions are I'm staying in introvert skinwalker. That's actually a pretty compelling one.
I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine.
Suit you for what?
Lord have mercy. I'm speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away, my child. I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation.
Clearly have to let the holy fellow in. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Do not use such base language with me, you godless savage. Have you no fear of our Lord? Have you no shame? I ask a simple question about your home and you curse at me. Well, rest assured, I shall do my best to drive foul language like that right out of this place. No! 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 Because. Hear me out. If he was truly offended by our baseless language, why would he still want to stay with us? And don't say because he wants to save us, because he wants to purge us of the evil in our hearts. No. I would trust him more if he had said, I don't want to stay here anymore, and he started walking away. But he didn't. He doubled down. He said, let me in. Also, if you were a visitor in Skinwalker, a great way to have someone take pity on you would be to dress up like a clergyman so that you think that they are safe. You see a holy icon and you're like, this person is safe. Honestly, don't dress like a wizard, man. And for that reason, it's a no for me, dog.
So that's how it is then. You totally a poor woman in need. My death will weigh heavy on your soul, child.
See, she was a witch.
Hey, I guess if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir?
I'm not going to say if it's my house. Are you looking for it? Because if I say, yeah, it's mine, that might allow them to think ahead and think that I'm living alone. If I hold that information, later on, I can say, actually, it's my friend's house. I'm staying with them. My friend is inside with me. You looking for someone?
No, I just need to crash for a bit or something.
Now, here's the thing. To most astute eyes, you might see this necklace around their neck. Here's what I'll say. The art style leaves a little bit ambiguous here. I don't think it's a necklace. I think there's a wound. I think that this person has been decapitated and they're a walking zombie that has put their head back on. We can't trust them. We can't trust. You understand why we can't trust them? I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably figure out how to talk soon. Not that you care. What are you doing hiding out in basements? Traveling, I guess. Want to see the world, different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. Too much overthinking? Coming from someone who would be the first to die in this exact scenario. Look, if you wanna invite a bunch of visitors into your home, that's fine. All I'm saying is I'm clocking these folks. TJ's big brain when it comes to zombies, I'm saying. Telling them info also just seems bad when you could learn more about the guest and exactly, Trash Man. Guys, when you are in a survival-like scenario like this, information is a privilege. Keep your cards close to your chest. You might learn something. But I'm broke, so it's either making deals for a room or sneaking into basements. Whatever, that's life. Sometimes you just run into total jerks, though. Ugh. To try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out. I'm not gonna lie, this one is the closest to like a come-in angle. But maybe that's just because like I like chill folks. Like I think he's probably pretty good at guitar, and we could probably just like play some music together. But he's a zombie whose head fell off and he put it back on. Whatever. Bet you're one of them creeps anyway. I think you're one of those creeps. No, you. Screw you. Oh, and now you're getting defensive? Yeah. Nice try, Skinwalker. Nice try, Skinwalker. Nice try, Skinwalker. Nice try, Skinwalker. You're just like my dad. Whoa. Hey, pal. Hey, man. I'm just trying to hang out. Don't bring me that energy. All right. That's everybody. We're safe. I guess I'll drink the coffee tomorrow, huh? Wait, I feel like we're killing this game, y'all.
Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Oh god, the pale maniac. Hopefully FEMA's not PETA in this game. PETA? Y'all, I'm so fucking stressed. There's so much to do. I just want to play video games. Wait, how do I drink the coffee, y'all? I need to drink some coffee. Hold on. God damn it. They're still white. They're still fucking white. Hello, you've reached 4S Food Delivery. I'm sorry we can't accept your order right now. You already have a delivery logged in our system. Due to unexpected demand, we have been forced to temporarily limit the number of orders that can be placed per day. If you'd still like to place an order, please try calling again another time. Thank you. Fuck! I'm gonna die in here! Sorry, I think I freaked out a bit. I'm calm again. Let me check my hands. Wait, no, they look great. I got clean hands. Some powder marks, nothing major. Okay, our hands are great. We just have to work on our teeth. Let's see how our neighbor's doing. Hey ho, diddly neighbor. You saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. Didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risk her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. All those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. Back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. What? There's a thing that only kills people who stayed inside. Stay. People who stay inside. There's the pale tall thing only kills people who stay inside. But I stay inside. Exactly. Wait. No pale tall thing. No. I guess we go to bed. Go to bed, chat. Oh, we can watch more. Reports say a pale maniac has appeared on the streets of the city. From various testimonies, police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common. They were alone. The pale man is coming for us! Oh no! Wait, no, but he killed the teenagers. They weren't alone. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victim before committing their vicious murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the killer from eyewitness accounts. The suspect is a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He is of slender build and wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have added that he sometimes also wears the skin of a different person. Wait, you're going to say that he looks a specific way, and then you're going to completely throw that out by saying he also could just look like anybody if he wore the skin of them? You can't do that! If you see this man, do not open your door. Do not tell him that you are alone. Dude, we're fucking cooked. Oh, fuck, man. I ain't built for this shit, bro.
Bedtime. Wait, guys. They said that the pale guy likes to talk to his victims before he does it to them. We can just stop talking to anybody. If we just stop talking to anybody, we can't die. We can just go into our room and never come out of it ever again. If the game would let us do that, but I know they won't. Or I guess I could. I guess I technically could just go to bed for real. Yeah, wait, that's actually true. Wait, genuinely, maybe I don't answer the door. Wait, did I cook? Did I actually just cook? There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about? Did he report us as a visitor? Maybe they're taking soil samples? No, I think he's telling on us. I think our neighbor ratted us out. I think our neighbor said that we're a visitor. Why would he do that? I thought we could trust him. Why'd he tell them that we're a visitor? They may break the door thinking the house vacant and maybe a regular person or a skinwalker. I don't think they'll break the door. The charred husk of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Wait, okay, so there are a bunch of FEMA employees around. Maybe it's safe. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Wait, should we not go to bed? There's a bunch of people around. We might actually be safe. Wait. But if our neighbor did tell on us, wait, there's a bunch of FEMA people around. They're surrounding our house too. Wait, did our neighbor tell on us? Oh no. We've been got. Guys, it's over for us. We're fucked. We're fucked, y'all. They're coming to get us. I should have gone to bed. Flowey reference?
Howdy.
What do you want?
Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it.
I don't need anything from you.
No, you don't. So, you alone?
No, I'm not alone.
I know you're alone. I just wanted to see if you lie or not. I'll let myself in.
Hey, so this is my foyer. Dude! The government is useless! You have a bunch of government employees right outside my house, and they let the pale man just fucking kill me? Do your job! Do your fucking job, government employees! That's why you want to let people in? I'll do ya!